Hey guys, Brady here with your daily tennis lessons. So we're looking at topspin this week at DTL, and today I want to look at 3 mistakes that I believe are these topspin mistakes people are making continuously, and I just want to help you out and hope we can get them fixed here. All right, so the first would be what I consider the flick. All right, and that's simply put, people trying to help what's going on at contact just a little too much. You know, obviously a topspin ball is turning over itself, it's getting pulled to the ground, and so I think what happens for players that are trying to get a lot of topspin or are new to topspin and trying to help the ball too much, you come into contact and you're thinking, well, topspin makes the ball dip down, so let me start flicking this racket over the top of the ball. And I think you can see there, that's such an exaggerated move with my wrist and forearm that it just is not going to pair up well with the idea of me swinging, you know, nice and smooth and athletically through the ball. It's going to break off and most likely turn the ball down too quickly. So for me, what I would always try to feel at contact when I'm hitting topspin, even if I'm maxing out topspin, is still nothing honestly all that special. I'm trying to just feel a really nice, relaxed release of the racket going up the back of the tennis ball, slightly around the side possibly, and it's just going to happen naturally. If I try to make this exaggerated move where the wrist breaks off from the forearm and it chops up that swing, I think you're going to find yourself netting a lot of balls, and so that's obviously not something that's desired. So at contact, stay really smooth through the ball. Federer's a great example of that. He creates a ton of spin, and yet right through contact, it does not look like he's honestly doing anything all that special. Okay, and then the second idea that I think is a big topspin mistake is making contact too high up on the tennis ball. You see that writing there, that pen writing. You know, again, it kind of goes hand in hand with the flick, I think, is just, well, if I want the ball to dip down, shouldn't I make contact way up here on the top of the ball? Yes, that's going to drive it down. I just did that without topspin, honestly. So all in all, we need to be making contact as we swing up the back of the tennis ball, and again, slightly around it. We got to be elevating the tennis ball. If we're coming in and essentially creating a roof towards the top of the ball, you know, yes, that could create spin. I don't see how it's going to be effective because the ball will have no chance to travel over the net. So you really want to feel contact occurring, moving from below the ball and then up through the back and the outside of the ball through contact, so that we're giving ourselves a chance to actually get it over as the drag is created underneath and the ball gets pulled down once it's on the other side of the net. Okay. Third would be, all right, we start getting the ball over the net. We got some topspin going on, but it's landing shallow. And this is where I don't care how much topspin you get. If you land a heavy amount of spin in the front third of the tennis court, the bounce will kick up and somebody in a standard neutral position at the baseline is going to have a really clean look at a ground stroke. The ball with good topspin has to travel, in my opinion, at least to the service line, but hopefully to the back, you know, third of the court for the topspin to take this really nice offensive effect. How do we do that? Honestly, we got to create height, okay? Some racket speed, I know, you know, accelerating the racket is really key in terms of creating good topspin, but there are times that I've swung ultra fast, created good spin, still landed it shallow. My quick fix for that is to just start picturing more elevation on the ball. Start driving that topspin higher over the net, because height creates depth. Really simply put, the higher you go, the farther that ball should travel. The lower you go, the shorter it should drop when we're dealing with topspin. So racket speed is one fix, but ultimately start elevating that ball up out of the court more. Almost take on the feeling that you might miss long, and if you're getting any type of decent topspin and flirting with going long, that ball should dip down at the last second and hopefully land in that desired back third of the court, okay? So 3 topspin mistakes. Go out, make sure you're practicing those. You know, we can't get better at this stuff just hearing it. We got to put it in practice on the court. And that's all I got for you today. Hope that was super helpful. Please click like below this video. And if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please do so, as well as check down below me in the description of this video. You'll find the link to 3 free courses Mark and I have put together. I think you'll find those really helpful as well. All right, so until next time, be well, and we'll see you soon at Daily Tennis Lesson.